again, welcome back to my channel. This is Kathy at Attic Treasures, etc. And I'm here for day 15, Metal and Photo. And this is Ephemera 2022, hosted by Barbara at 49 Dragonflies and Louisa Heinzel at Junk Journal Art. And, well, let's go ahead and get started. Today's prompt is Metal and Photo, so let's see what I come up with. I have a few things here prepared. Now for my metal, I'm going to use a paper clip, and this is my photo. It's a vintage photo that I found at an antique store, and I don't really want to give the original away, even to myself. I want to be able to save it, so I make copies of the photos, and this is a copy of that one, and they just look like such a happy couple. So my plan here is to make a journal card that I can clip into my journal, and to do that, the first thing I want to do is to sew. Well, I've got this Tim Holtz wallpaper. I guess I should say that. This is from the Tim Holtz wallpaper pack, and I'm going to sew some coffee dyed paper onto the back of it, and I'll be right back. Alright, so that's the base, and I just wanted to show you this. It's Worn Wallpaper Scraps by Tim Holtz Ideology, and it's got a lot in this package, and it's really fun to use, so I just wanted to show you that. So I have a little bit of lace here that I want to put on the bottom, and I'm just going to use a little bead of Fabri-Tac for that. I think this will be a pretty quick video. And even though this is the original photograph just had straight edges on it, I'm going to use my decal scissors to give it an even more kind of vintagey look. I just think these are, you know, when you find old photographs that have this weird deckled edge on it, I just think it's really cool. And since it is a vintage photo, I thought it would be appropriate to ink the edges with, what else? Vintage photo. It just seems obvious. So who else is doing the Ephemera challenge? Anybody? Are you crafting along with us while we do this? I missed it last year, so I'm really happy that I'm doing it this year because it's really been a lot of fun. Okay, I'm gonna glue this on at sort of an angle because I want to put these flowers. These flowers came out of that wallpaper pack too. They look like a honeymooning couple, don't they? So, funny story, when my husband and I were on our honeymoon, we went to Hawaii, and we're on Maui, and we're in Lahaina, and we're walking across this little footbridge next to the water, and he says to me, I wonder what that body of water is right there. And I just said with a really straight face, that would be the Pacific Ocean. Then he kind of pushed me a little bit and he said, you're going in. I love to tell that story. I don't know that he loves me to tell that story, but I just think it's hilarious. We enjoy ribbing each other and teasing each other, and he makes me laugh every single day. And we are still as happy 17 and a half years later as we were on that day when he wanted to push me into the ocean. All in fun, of course. I really like these flowers. I think they're super pretty. Actually, I wanted to put the ticket on there first. Yes, definitely the ticket. Years ago, you could find tin types in antique stores pretty readily. And I used to buy them. I don't have them anymore. I don't know whatever happened to them. I kind of wish I did. But I'd buy old tin types and you could get them pretty cheap. And I would just call them instant relatives. You don't see those too much anymore. Not the instant relatives, but the tin types. And when I do see them, they're really expensive. Do you know what I'm talking about when I say tin types? If you do, leave me a note in the comments. And if you have any, or if you've seen any lately, do you buy them, or do you think that they would be useful in a junk journal? I'd love to know. What are your thoughts? Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a minute because I want to work on the metal part. And my idea here is to make an altered paper clip. So I'm thinking about this long. And let's see. Really can't be more than 1.5 inches. So we'll cut it at 1.5 inches and go from there. See if this will fit okay. Now if you wanted to go in on from the right, you need to have the short end of the paper clip on the go behind the paper. Okay, so that's part of it right there. And I want to put another little piece on top, or maybe I just will put see, the other thing is that the animal is a flamingo, and my idea here is to make a stamp with this little flamingo sticker. And I got this sticker from this the Bees, Birds, and Butterfly sticker anthology, and there are lots of really cool images in here. I want to use a bit of this paper on there, but it can't be as wide, obviously. So I'm going to make it at 3/4 inch. And I made sort of a faux stamp, or I am making a faux stamp with this flamingo on it. So let's set that aside. I have this clear sticker. I want to put just this part of the flower, so I'm going to cut that part off. Did I mention that the animal is a flamingo in this prompt? So I just took some coffee dyed paper and some of my connectable stamps, which I'll show you here in a second. Just some connectable stamps, and I have numbers and letters, so I did 25 in USA. And I glued the flamingo sticker onto a bit of file folder and then embossed it with some clear embossing powder just to make sure that it was going to have some stability and stick, because I wasn't sure at the time if I was going to put some lace under it or what, but I wanted to make sure that it was going to stick. And as it turns out, I don't think I am going to put it on the lace. But I just took some coffee dyed paper and these little mini scallop scissors that I picked up at our local thrift store and went around it like a stamp. Let's vintage up the edges a little bit. that's pretty cute. Let me cut this down a little tiny bit, and then I better glue everything down. I think I'll use art glitter glue for this part. When I was trying to figure out what to do for this particular challenge, I was like, what are we going to use for metal? And then I'm like, oh duh, why don't I just use a paper clip? Or, you know, you could also use eyelets or safety pins or metal corners, I guess. You know, anything like that. And then I also have these little charms, which I'm just going to slip. I should have put these on first. Okay, here we go. Okay, so it's a little seashell, and it's going to be backwards. So let me turn it around. There. Cute. Okay, now let's put on my little stamp here. You can see I stamped it on the back too, but I got it crooked. I got it crooked on the other side too, but oh well. I tried. Voila! And just like that, I have a cute journal card to put in my Ephemera journal, and it has metal and a flamingo and a photograph and a place to write on the back. In fact, I'll be right back. I have a special stamp for the back. Okay, I almost forgot I had this cute flamingo stamp. Let's put it right down here in the corner. Okay, finished. How cute is that? Do we need a sentiment though? Let me look. Let's see. Oh, how about just love you? Oh, that's so cute. These are the Tim Holtz, what are they called? Label stickers, thoughts, and what else but love you. I mean, that is so cute. Where should we put it? I kind of like it down there. Kind of afraid to use Fabri-Tac on it because it might melt the white lettering. I know it does on the real Dymo labels. Okay, so this was a super quick video and it was really fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, please give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe. So I really do appreciate every one of you who subscribe. Leave me a note in the comments, and in the meantime, let the serendipity find you. Happy crafting, and we'll see you in the next video for packaging and an index card booklet. That sounds interesting. Okay, everybody, let the serendipity find you. Happy crafting. Bye-bye.